The last question, did you add extra words in write from dictation? 8 bands after August 7th. Yes, a student has obtained 86 writing, 90 speaking, 89 listening and 70 reading, meaning 8 bands for the Australian PR, and I'll be interviewing the same student in this video, asking her all sorts of questions. Did she use a template? If yes, what did she use? Did she add extra words for write from dictation? What was her approach towards speaking, writing, reading, listening? Was the time not sufficient in reading? Each and everything will be discussed. All you got to do is make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE Academic. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another super awesome packed video on Band 8 achieved with all the tips and tricks that we're going to share in this video. Alright, so before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button anytime you need online assistance. It's a paid assistance. You can check the information in the description of this video. We left a WhatsApp link. You can click on the link, send us a message. We will do the needful also to tell you there are 3 official ebooks being released. The links for all the ebooks are in the description of this video. Alright, without any further delay, let's straight away get right into understanding what are the tips and tricks the student followed to get that Band 8. Alright, so we have Basudha, congratulations, 87 overall. Exam taken on 12th of August, 2 days back. First person in our course to get a whopping Band 8, 89 listening, 70 reading, just on the margin, 90 speaking, 86 writing. Wonderful scores, really appreciate it. So speaking 90, writing 86, listening 89, reading 70. So we'll be asking you a couple of questions. Hope you are comfortable.
Sure, thank you.
Right. Okay, so tell us how many questions were there, if you remember, for each module. Let's start with read aloud. Fairly, I mean, whatever you remember approximately.
I would say the pattern was exactly the same as we were doing it earlier. There were no decrease in the question.
Okay.
For read aloud, I did get around at least 8 or 9 questions for read aloud.
Okay.
And then repeat sentence also, I got a fair amount of questions for read aloud and repeat sentences. For describe image, I realized that it was, I got around 6 or 7 questions.
Correct. So earlier it was only 5 questions, but now probably it is increased.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that was a little different than usual. Other than that, almost the whole thing was the same.
And retail lecture?
And the addition of those 2 questions.
No, 1 second. Retail lecture, on my screen I've put it, retail lecture.
Okay, on retail lecture, I got around 2. 2.
Great.
Exactly 2.
Great. And respond to situation, if you remember, 2 or 3?
2.
2, great.
2.
And the new one, the big one? Summarize.
Group discussion 2.
2. Alright. We'll just start with the next question. What was your approach for this summarize group discussion? Because audio going to be very lengthy. And I mean, like, people have reported that their hands were really literally paining because they should take the notes continuously. Yeah. So how did you approach this?
So first thing was practice. I practiced a lot. I was doing around 50 group discussions in a day.
Oh,
practice for 2 days. I studied for 1 week.
Okay.
And in that 1 week, I took a day off from my work and I was just focusing on this. So my first focus was speaking group discussion, summarize group discussion, and respond to situation.
Did you use any template or something for summarize group discussion, or you just went with whatever?
So when I was listening to the audio, and I have made these columns.
S1.
Speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3.
Great.
And when I was writing, I wasn't writing the whole sentence. I was just writing the main words. For example, the discussion was generally around academics, or maybe it was around accommodation. So it was around accommodation. So I was just writing the main things. For example, it was speaker 1 was saying he's going to live far away from the campus. So I'll just write far away from campus. I won't write the whole thing.
And then you make your own sentences and then speak on the flow.
Yeah. Because I don't think they're looking for the whole sentence.
Correct.
They're just looking for the keywords when they're listening to the audio. And if the content matches, it's good.
Great. And response situation?
For response situation, I just went with the approach you told us. I just understood what
was needed.
The question I was trying to, I think it worked
Great. And summarize group
8.4,
discussion.
I think it worked.
Yes, 90 speaking, 89 listening. It has definitely worked. And summarize
Yes.
group discussion. Do you remember how long you spoke? Is it 1 minute, 1.5 minute, up to 2 minutes was the buffer window?
I definitely spoke for more than 1.5 minutes.
Great.
It was around 1 minute 40 seconds or
Great.
something.
Great.
But yeah, if you have taken your notes nicely, it's not that difficult
Great.
to speak for 2 minutes. You can easily go on and on.
Because the audio is quite lengthy, you will have a lot of time
Yeah.
to do that. Great. All right, coming to writing 86, this is where everyone is really curious. What was your approach for summarize written text? What did you follow? You can just tell us. Did you copy paste? Did you paraphrase? What did you do?
To be honest, it might come as a shock. I didn't do anything. I just went with the old approach. I just joined two sentences with an and, because my sentences were quite long. So if I would have added more to the third one, my marks would have directed for form.
Form, because to
So
cross
I didn't add the
75
third
words.
one.
Okay. So you just applied
Yeah.
copy paste. Two sentences
Yeah.
you took.
And yeah.
Great. And towards the end,
If I'm not using and, I would have used but.
Okay.
But for one question, I just used two lengthy sentences and joined it with and for the second one, I used and but. Like
Okay.
I joined three
Three sentences. So basically it's S1 comma and S2 comma but S3 full stop. And this the sentence 1, sentence 2 or sentence 3, did you write on your own or exactly you just typed whatever was
No,
there?
exactly copy paste.
Great. So copy paste works. She has got 86, or maybe she would have lost 2-3 marks because of that as well. We are not sure, but
Yeah.
it has worked to some extent if you really need 85. How many words did you write? Do you remember? Is it 50 plus 60?
For this thing, 70.
Oh, great. Approximately 70 she has written for both the questions. And
70, 72.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
Because 75 is the limit.
Limit, yes, indeed. All right. We move on to the another topic in summarized written text. Was the topic conversational? Were there conversation or just a paragraph, normal paragraph?
Paragraph.
Okay, she has got normal paragraph. All right, let's
Yeah.
quickly move on to essay. Okay. By the way, she is from IELTS background. She has taken IELTS before. She was my IELTS student long time back when I was teaching, if I remember.
Yeah.
Correct? All right. So what was your approach like for the essay?
As you mentioned, I'm from IELTS background, so I already knew the formats and I didn't use any template. I just went with what I knew, how I remembered how to write the essays. So for BP1 and BP2,
BP1 means body paragraph 1, by the way, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
For body paragraph 1 and 2, I just went with the main idea, then supporting idea, and then example. That's it.
So you wrote only one idea or two ideas in each paragraph?
Two ideas, BP1 and BP2. BP1 had my first idea and BP2 had second idea.
Great. So she has just followed the new structure kind of thing that is recently introduced in the PTE, but for IELTS it is the same. She knew how to write. Meaning, the first paragraph you went with, exactly copy pasting the question, or you paraphrased it for the introduction?
I paraphrased. I paraphrased it.
Great. So first paragraph she has paraphrased it, and then BP1, that is second paragraph, and third paragraph she went with a logical flow that actually gives or contributes marks to your coherence, structure and development. Main idea, supporting idea, example. You can use a template or you don't use a template. This structure has to be followed, and she has done it. She has got 86, and then you, I think, concluded with a conclusion at the bottom, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
So it's a 4-para structure.
Yeah.
Great. Did you use any template? She has told no, it's just a structure. How many words did you write? Do you remember? If you can recall.
More than 250. It was around 263 something.
Great.
Somewhere around that.
Great.
Yeah.
250 above is an ideal one to ensure that content marks will not drop down. All right. Did you maintain main idea, supporting idea, flow? Great. She told that this is the only thing that she followed, because it's not about just shooting the ideas. It's about connecting them. And that connection can come only with supporting idea, as she rightly mentioned. That's all about writing. Reading 70. One question all of our viewers are really waiting. What was the reason for low score? You can tell about your history as well, and then come to this so that it would weigh more.
Yeah. So this was my fourth or third attempt. I'm not sure, but before this, in all the attempts, I got around 84 or 86 in reading. This is the first time I've got 70, and the main reason behind it was time. Time constraint was the biggest issue. I was running out of time, so I had to run. So I was not even reading the questions, especially for MCQs. I didn't even read the questions. I just chose any random thing and I just jumped to the next question.
Okay.
So this is what I did for reading. And even for the questions, they were not that easy. I
Okay.
felt that questions were a little difficult. And yeah, that was the main reason for my low score.
Okay, so do you remember how much total time that was given to you, if you can recall?
I think it was 23 minutes.
Okay, and the number of...
to be honest, I don't remember, but it was less.
Less. And the number of questions, like 5, 6, reading a 5, so, I mean, like, what was it like, if you remember?
I clearly remember I had 2 reorder paragraphs. For MCQ, I had around 4 in total, maybe.
Okay, 2 each.
Or maybe 5.
Okay.
I had a lot of drag and drop ones.
Around 5?
They were around 5 or 6, yeah.
Okay, and drop downs?
And rest were, fill in the blanks. The
Reading and writing.
Yeah.
That was also around 4, 5 or more than that?
Yeah, 4, 5 or maybe 5 or 6. Not more than 6, but yeah.
Okay.
Either 4 or 5 or 6.
Okay, so if we consider it's like 5, like reading fill in the blank, 5 reading, writing fill in the blanks approximately, 2 reorder and 4 MCQ. 16 questions, that is the pattern. Usually this would be the number of questions that you get. Earlier, it's the number of questions into 2. 16 into 2, 30, 32 minutes or 31 minutes used to be the the total time. But now many told, not just Basudha, many told it's 20 minutes, 22 minutes, 23 minutes. That actually makes it quite difficult. And as a result, many are struggling in reading. Even though she is really good in reading skills, she literally has to skip few of the questions to finish, doing the entire thing so on time. So be aware of it, improve your reading skills, work on the grammar and, the collocation. Try not to give more than 1.5 to 2 minutes per question, and you can skip choose single multiple. I think that's what you did as well, right? Choose single, choose multiple.
Yes, I skipped the MCQs. I didn't even read them.
Okay, and what about reorder? Did you read or did you just skip and went?
I tried, but they were a little difficult for me. So I just, whatever I could do, I just chose that. I'm not sure if they were right or wrong, but I just skipped after that.
So your main thing was to focus more on reading fill in the blank and reading, writing fill in the blank as much as possible. Great. And she has gotten it. 70 is a great score. That's what is needed. Great. Did you skip MCQs? Yes, she did skip. Reorder? Yes, she did not pay attention. Let's quickly come to listening. 89, because she would have really done it the best way possible. Summarize spoken text. Can you just tell us your approach? Did you use any template?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So the template I used was a little similar to the one you gave it to us in the class, but I just, instead of using the same words, I used their synonyms. For example, instead of using the talk was about, I made it wordy and I wrote it like the speaker was talking about.
Great.
Then dash. Then my second line was, moreover, it shed lights,
Got it. Something similar to that, something that gives you the flow to write.
Yeah.
Moreover, it was about, it sheds light on, it discusses, he emphasized, something of this sort.
More or less it was the same. And I just put whatever I was listening for content, I was putting it into the audio, in the template.
Great.
Yeah.
And how many phrases or sentences that you were able to capture?
5.
Great. So 4 to 5 is ideal. Use less of a template. If you want, you can write on your own, and like exactly what she has done. She did not, worry too much about the template. She just went with the flow. The speaker told, he explained, he emphasized, something of that she has written and finished it off. And yes, summarize spoken text, around 12 marks to listening and 15 marks to writing. Looks like she has gotten the full score. Did you skip multiple choice, choose single answer, multiple answer, highlight correct summary, select missing word?
No, I didn't miss anything in this one.
Skip in the sense, did you pay attention to properly do it, used your time? Or what was your approach like?
Listening was a little difficult than all the tests I have given in past. And I was trying to give my 100% attention, but I wasn't sure whatever I'm choosing if I'm on the right track or not. but I did pay attention.
She did
Yes.
pay attention. She did it because once the audio starts playing, you cannot click
Yeah.
the next button. Anyway, you have to make use of the time. So she has used it and she has done it. But I think listening people need only 69. You have got 89. That's like way ahead. So yeah, I mean, like my take on listening is you can skip choose single multiple, highlight correct summary and select missing word, and pay more attention to write from dictation, because all this are not going to make much difference. The last question: did you add extra words in write from dictation?
Yes, I did.
Great.
And I'm really thankful for that because I was asking so many people that should I add, because there was so much information on the internet. Half of the people were saying that you should not, and half of the people were saying you should. I might be giving my numbers wrong.
Okay.
I won't say half of the people. 90% of the people were saying you should not,
You should
and only
not.
10% out of which you were the one who told me that we should add.
And
I
that
did
on 7th
I
of
did
August,
add-
7th of August, I think the previous night I confirmed after my research that yes, you can add it.
Yes.
So like how many words like you added, if you remember?
I sent you a message and asked you if I can add, and you said yes, we can add. So I went with that.
And like how many words did you add, if you remember? 4, 5, 6, 10?
Yeah, 4, 5. Like depending on the sentence. For example, if the sentence was 10 words long, and if I was not sure about if it was the word was plural or singular, I did add that. So
Great.
around 4, 5 extra words I added.
Great.
Yeah.
That's a perfect information. I think that's all I've got for you. One last thing that you want to tell all the viewers. One advice, suggestion, whatever you think you can, because you are the person who has gotten that 8 bands. So I believe you can make a statement as to one message to people.
I would just advise everyone to practice as much you can practice, because practice is the key. If you are practicing a lot, you'll get a hang of it, and then you will be, if whatever you have in front of you in the exam, you'll be able to crack it. So I just practiced as much as I could, looking at the videos or looking at the resources I had in front of me. Whatever information I could take inside me, I just took it.
And regarding the template, any advice to go behind it or not to,
No, I wouldn't advise anyone to, like,
That's a big scam, right?
part one is one thing. Yes. Especially in essays, I won't advise anyone to go for templates because it is very tricky. Because whatever we are looking at, the information which is on the internet or whatever people are saying, just don't follow that blindly. Do your research.
Makes sense.
And then go for it.
Makes sense. Really appreciate your time, Basudha. Really helpful. And yeah, again, congratulations. All the very best for your
Thank you
future
so much.
endeavors. Alright, that's all, guys. I really hope this was an informative content. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks much.